We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Boston Red Sox and their arch rivals, the New York Yankees. At the plate, John Wiggins.
Batting third, first baseman, John Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Digging in to try it again, John
Yankees.
Wiggins. He'll
First
get us
baseman,
going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wiggins.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there.
Striding in once again, John Wiggins.
John
He's off to a fast
Wiggins.
start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if
Your attention,
Carl
please.
Haynes
Pinch hitting
will get
for the
the call to
Yankees.
pinch hit here
Number
as we'll see what he
33,
can do with 2 out
Carl
and the base is empty.
Haynes.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Into the box now,
Batting
John
third.
Wiggins.
First baseman.
First chance for him here in the
John
top of the first with
Wiggins.
nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pereira racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
This thing had a chance to get out of here.
Ready for another chance,
Now batting,
John Wiggins.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I like it. Hard line drive on a fastball. Hit off.
Ready for another shot
next
now.
for the Yankees,
John Wiggins.
first baseman.
He bats here with a
John
double and a triple on
Wiggins.
his line in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Carrara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Ready once again, Manny Carrara
The
comes
left
into this
fielder,
at bat
number
0 for
30,
1 in the ball game.
Manny Carrara.
Grounded to third. And that's through for a hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw into third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Your
Carl
attention, please.
Haynes will move
Pinch
into the
hitting for the
on-deck
Yankees.
circle now to try to
Number
get something
33,
started here with 1
Carl
gone in the inning.
Haynes.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. In now, John
Batting third.
Wiggins.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Another hit in the inning. The second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in.
Striding in once
batting,
again, John
the first baseman,
Wiggins. 2
John
on, 2 out for him here in
Wiggins.
the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-0. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the
John
Yankees,
Wiggins will
first
stand in
baseman,
against Chris Archer
John
to get the inning underway. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
First baseman, number 25, Jason Schreiber.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Corona rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Javier
left fielder,
Piedra.
number
1 for 2 with a
00.
double on his line thus
Javier
far.
Piedra.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, they couldn't turn the inning.
Your attention,
Rob
please.
Refsnyder will look
Bench
for some
hitting for
two-out
New York.
magic here as he'll
Number
pinch hit with
65.
2 gone and a runner at first.
Rob Refsnyder.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Michael Marriott worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.